the mountains. You brought me over for every trial. He's seen me through for every good thing. Hallelujah. For this, I'll give you praise. Everybody, count 3 teams. All right. For every trial, you see me through. We've had a lot of groups to come through here. A lot of great groups to come through here. This group. This group. They were patient. We had to say stop talking a lot of times. But they got the message. And everything that we tried to teach them, they heard the message. No matter what happens in your life, you're going to come across some mountains. While you're going through, keep praising. Lift them up. They say trouble don't last always. That's the truth. So while you're going through, worship Him. Praise Him. Give Him your best at all times. And let me tell you all, you gave your best. You walked out here from the very beginning and you let go. And that's all we've wanted. The whole week is for you to let go and explore and experience the movements that you've been through this week. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All of you, thank you. I need Kelsey Gardner to come forward and Miss Rebecca and Nyla to come down, and I need Kendra to come down. And Tiana Jervis, stand up, please. Where is she? Okay. So we want to apologize. Excuse me, baby. We want to apologize for your name not being on the program. We don't know how that happened, but we do apologize. This is Tiana, everybody. Everybody say, hey, Tiana. This is Nyla Span, and Nyla taught the mime to the students. With the help of her grandmother and her mother, she took charge of teenagers. How old are you?
9.
9. And she taught them mime. She does mime all the time, not only in Montgomery, but everywhere. So if you're just looking for in your church for someone to do mime, she is your girl. She is your girl. Thank you, Nyla, thank you. I forgot to mention to Kendra, because I got so excited I was ready to start. And she didn't come down when we called the staff. But Kendra is the one that you probably talked to a lot on the telephone, along with Mrs. Proven and Ms. Jackson. We want to say thank you for all your hard work, for everything that you do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kelsey. So Kelsey came to me and she said she wanted to work in costumes. along with Miss Rebecca. If you come forward, please. Obviously, she does not like this. But she was the assistant to Miss Rebecca. She got the costumes together. She made sure everybody had on the right costumes. She pulled things. So you all, let's give it up for Kelsey Gardner. And thank you, Miss Rebecca. We know you had a lot to do in a week's time, but we appreciate everything that you have done. Everybody's not meant to be seen on stage, but the backstage moments are very, very important. If we don't have a costume mistress, we won't have any costumes. If we don't have anybody to build the set, we won't have a set. So we're grateful for our tech team. We are so very grateful for our tech team. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I can't keep up. Come on, talk. Because I'll forget something. Mr. Dixon, tech, can you put your head out, please, Mr. Dixon? Thank you. Mr. Moncrief, thank you for making it so beautiful. We hope that you received something today that you can take back and you can share the experience that you experienced with us. Please pass the word around that 3T and Taps, we're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. One person has worked so hard to make all this happen. We will not let her down. She's put too much in us to give up. That's right. So in lieu of that, Dr. Stewart, will you come on down? Curtis, if you're here, please stand. Curtis Moulton, if you're here. Okay, he's upstairs. He is our TT, our technical student, so he's been working in the box up there. Thank you so much, Chris. Not Chris. Curtis, thank you so much. And I'm going to...
Friends of the theater. Well, Beverly here, my sister, we started the camps together. And with the help of the Friends of the Theater, we've been able to survive. Little Nyla, that taught the mime, had an opportunity to go to Virginia for a special training. And it was the Friends of the Theater with her grandmother together, got her there, took care of her while she was there, and brought her back. Friends of the Theater took that on solely. She's a wonderful, wonderful young lady. Members of the Friends of the Theater, if you're here, will you please stand? See Ms. Houston, Mr. Bassett, and the president is up there. Mr. Ron Bassett is there, and the president and his wife, President Don Parks. Do you want to make a comment, Mr. Parks? And his wife is there, Mrs. Amelia Parks. They are members of the Friends of the Theater, but Mr. Parks is the current president, Friends of the Theater, and a dynamic president he is. We're so grateful to all that you do. And let me just give the microphone to you.
Thank you, Dr. Stewart. Ladies and gentlemen, the first word I want to say is, wow! This has been such a pleasure. I sat there and I got emotional. I have to say, I got very emotional. When I see our young people come out and do something like this, it makes all the work that we do worthwhile. There's benefits going to be derived from this other than performing on the stage. Because I know that there are some young people here who have never had the nerve to get up in front of an audience and do anything. But I think going through this will take them a long way, because now they've experienced it and they know that they can do it. So whether they go into performing arts or if they go into a profession, when they go for an interview, the training they receive here will be with them. And when they sit at that interview and a person asks them a question, they can stand tall and cite their qualifications and all their other gifts because they learned something here, and that's how to present themselves. Congratulations. You make what we do all worthwhile. And as long as I'm associated with the Friends of the Theater, which I hope will be forever, I will continue to work hard to make sure that this 3T camp and all that other stuff survives and flourishes. And like it was said earlier, this is not going anywhere. And it gives me motivation to go back and ask those people who I've asked to fund us to increase what they're giving us. Thank you all so much. Congratulations and God bless you.
I just want to say a little something. I've been with performing arts with my sister since 1991. I retired from ASU January 1st of this year. And you retired
June 1st of this year.
And I'd like to say, parents and grandparents and guardians, you've done a wonderful job. You've done a wonderful job. I would like to tell our young people, listen to them. Listen to them. They are there for you. They are who you should admire. But God comes first. But you gotta listen to them. Miss Lambert, I just want to say, you didn't call me for a 3T, because I would have been doing signs for days, like I've always done, since 91. So whenever you need me, just call. Ain't no mountain high enough. All right.
Thank you all so very much. I just want to say, if it's going to continue, we need to know that you're going to come back, Ms. Lambert. We need to know that you're going to continue to take the baton, Dr. Coleman and Mr. Rodney Wilkerson and Ms. Strickland, because we're dependent on you. We passed it to you. Ms. Dalloway, we passed it to you. Ms. Washington, Ms. Cicero, we passed it to you. And we pass to you the care of our children.
Amen, amen.
And as long as I'm able, I will be right there as well. I made it clear when I resigned or retired as dean of the college, resigned from the university, that I was not resigning from the Friends of the Theater. Because I knew that the Friends of the Theater would be the major support for the summer camps and the theater arts department. The scholarship that I started back in '92 is still active, and I may try to do something even different because there's some discussion about how they're going to handle the money that I work hard to put in. A lot of things have changed at Alabama State, but one thing that remains the same, that it's an institution for our children.
Amen.
And these children, I've had one mother to stop me. You want to say something? Because she said she wanted to say something. Let me just give her that permission, please.
I just want to say I came today again from Wisconsin for the 4th year of this year. I can't remember. And I came to Dr. Stewart today to say thank you to her because again, this whole program has changed my daughter's trajectory in life. At 14 years old, we were going through some hardship at home. I'm not going to talk long, but enough to change her spirit, and she was sad. And Guenada, my cousin, married to my cousin, but she's my sister cousin, kept saying, bring her to 3T, 3T. I was like, what is 3T? So we finally got her here, and at 14 years old, my daughter came home that summer and said, I'm going to be in theater arts, and I'm going to Alabama State. And I said, okay. And so 4 years later, she's here. She graduated from a high school in Wisconsin. She's due to be here in August, starting school. Her major will be theater arts. Thank you to Dr. Stewart just for your introduction and your kindness and your love towards all the children. But I remember the first year her saying how approachable, how kind, how loving you were, and it has definitely trickled down to your staff. I love all of you all, Miss Strickland, Hall, Nikki, whoever's washing Peggy's clothes and cooking her food when she gets here, and all this old kind of stuff. All kind of people love her, but it's through you that happened. I'm so amen.
We won't take up a lot of time, any more time. Just to say to Ms. Lambert and the staff, and Doc, we need you to please come back. Their voices, I mean, you and Guenada and Byron Thomas back there, the whole staff, the technical staff, all working together for the sake of showcasing our children. And students, I want you to know, the most important thing in this world is you. Love yourself. Appreciate where you are. Whatever trials you're going through, whatever problems confront you, take them to God. Learn how to get on your knees. Knee prayer. Get on your knees. Don't just say, oh, Jesus. Get on your knees. I promise you, He hears you when you've been low and look high. So keep your talent out front. Find what that God-given talent is that you have. Use it because He's given it to you to bless others. Thank you, Ms. Lambert. Thank you, Dr. Coleman. Thank you, staff. Thank you, our beautiful children. And my grandbaby, where are you? Madison? Where's Madison? There you are. There's my grandbaby. From Atlanta, Georgia. And our daughters up there, Mrs. Alicia Cook, Stan Alicia, my oldest son, Alan Stewart Jr., this is his daughter, and my grandson is there, my husband is there, my daughter-in-laws. God is so good. And I have to acknowledge them because I'm still here and able to see them and witness what they're doing. Thank you so much.
Okay, so parents, I know as much as you want to come and hug and take pictures, we can't let you do that right now. We have to get them upstairs so they can eat and get ready for the 2 o'clock show. So we are about at an hour and 15 minutes away from that. So I need everybody on stage. If you have a costume, take it off, hang it up. If you threw your costume somewhere, find it and hang it up. Got it? And go out that way. Y'all know where to go, upstairs. Upstairs. Hold on, let me finish. Parents. Madison's key. Oh, you need her. If your parents need your key.